The vastness of the ocean hides many secrets, but one of its most astonishing wonders is not the mysterious deep or undiscovered life forms, but a creature we've known for centuries. Whales, the gentle giants of the ocean, hold the title of the largest animals who have ever existed on Earth. But how did these ocean mammals grow so large? What forces allowed them to outgrow their ancestors and all other creatures that have roamed this planet? In today's video, we'll uncover the extraordinary role ocean currents played in the evolution of these magnificent creatures, transforming them into the colossal beings we know today. Welcome to Amazing World Facts. Let's dive deep into the science behind this incredible transformation. To understand how whales became the largest animals to ever exist, we first need to go back in time, approximately 50 million years ago. Whales' ancestors didn't always dwell in the ocean. They were land-dwelling creatures called pachycetids. Imagine a small, wolf-like animal living near rivers and coastal regions. But as climate and environments changed, these early ancestors made an extraordinary transition. They began venturing into the water, attracted by the abundant food sources. Over time, their legs morphed into fins, their bodies streamlined, and they gradually evolved into fully aquatic animals, capable of living entirely in the ocean. This slow but dramatic transformation eventually led to the rise of Brachiosaurus, one of the first fully aquatic whales. At this point, whales were already large compared to their ancestors, but they were still a far cry from the titans of today. So what changed? Why did whales continue to grow, ultimately surpassing even the largest dinosaurs? The answer lies within the ocean itself and its ever-moving currents. Ocean currents are the arteries of the marine world. They not only regulate climate and temperature, but also transport nutrients across the vast expanse of the seas. Warm waters rising from the equator meet cold waters descending from the poles, creating zones rich in nutrients. These upwellings brought a continuous supply of plankton and krill, the base of the marine food chain. And who benefited the most? Large feeders like whales. Imagine being a whale. All around you is a buffet of food. All you need to do is open your massive mouth and take in millions of tiny prey in a single gulp. These ocean currents created a reliable, abundant food source, fueling the rapid growth of whales. Evolution naturally selected for larger and larger individuals, as size became an advantage for efficient feeding in these nutrient-rich environments. One of the most significant adaptations for whales was the development of baleen, comb-like plates made of keratin, the same substance found in human nails and hair. Baleen whales evolved to feed through filter feeding, an incredibly efficient method where they take in large amounts of water filled with tiny organisms and filter out their food. Toothed whales, like sperm whales and dolphins, feed on larger prey like fish and squid, but it's the baleen whales that truly benefit from the ocean's bounty. They can consume vast quantities of small organisms in a single feeding session, and as their food became more abundant due to ocean currents, these whales had the energy to grow larger and larger. In fact, the largest whale species, the blue whale, can eat up to 4 tons of krill in a day. Whales aren't just large, they're the largest animals ever to exist. Even the biggest dinosaurs pale in comparison to the blue whale, which can grow over 100 feet long and weigh more than 200 tons. But why did they grow so big? Several factors were at play. First, living in water offers whales buoyancy, reducing the effects of gravity and allowing them to grow larger than any land animal. Imagine trying to support the weight of a blue whale on land. Impossible. The ocean's vast open spaces also meant fewer barriers to their size. Unlike land mammals, whales didn't have to worry about obstacles like mountains or forests limiting their movement. Additionally, size offers protection. While early whales may have had predators, modern whales' massive size makes them nearly invulnerable to all but the largest predators, such as orcas. Being big means being safer. Ocean currents didn't always exist in their modern form. Over millions of years, the Earth's climate shifted, ice ages came and went, and the arrangement of continents changed. These shifts in the planet's climate and geography had profound effects on ocean currents. Around 34 million years ago, during the Eocene-Oligocene transition, the climate cooled dramatically and polar ice caps began to form. This cooling led to stronger ocean currents, which in turn created even more nutrient-rich areas in the ocean. This increased the availability of food, driving the evolution of whales to grow even larger. With more food, they could sustain their enormous energy requirements. It's no coincidence that the largest whales, like the blue whale, evolved around the same time these powerful ocean currents took shape. Today, whales have perfected the art of being large. Their streamlined bodies allow them to move effortlessly through the water, despite their enormous size. Even more fascinating is their efficiency. A blue whale's heart is the size of a car, but it beats only a few times per minute when diving. Their size allows them to dive deep, travel long distances, and store vast amounts of oxygen in their muscles, making them highly efficient swimmers. Whales also undertake some of the longest migrations on the planet, moving between feeding and breeding grounds. Their ability to store large amounts of fat in the form of blubber allows them to survive long periods without food, another factor made possible by their size. But as our planet's climate changes, so too do ocean currents. Melting ice caps, rising sea temperatures, and human activities are altering the very systems that have supported whales for millions of years. What does the future hold for these magnificent creatures? As we continue to impact the planet, the whale's primary food sources like krill could become scarcer. This could threaten the very giants that once thrived thanks to the bounty of the ocean's currents. Ocean currents turn whales into the largest animals to ever exist. Their evolution is a testament to the power of nature's forces. But now, as these currents change, we must ask ourselves, will we be the generation that saves these magnificent creatures? Or will their size and grandeur become a distant memory, a symbol of a world that was? Thank you for joining us on this journey through time and science. If you found this video informative and fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Amazing World Facts for more incredible stories about the world around us. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.